Welcome to the Forgotten Farmer. This is a brand new series where we are going to revisit maps that I either completely overlooked when they were released, maps that perhaps never got the attention they deserved, or maps that you have recommended because you think that people have missed out on them. There are hundreds of maps now available on Farming Simulator 25 within the ModHub, but once that excitement of the release week is over, many of them quietly disappear into the ModHub archives, or simply their timing of their release was unfortunate and something bigger, brighter and sparklier took the shine from them. So I've thought, why not go back? Not to review them, not to compare them, but just to simply ask, are they worth playing today? Now, every episode I'll spend around 5 minutes just rediscovering one forgotten map before putting it through the Forgotten Farmers test. By the end, I'll answer 3 simple questions. Do I want to keep playing this map? Do I think you should give it a go? And finally, should I make a mini Let's Play series here? Today's Forgotten Farmer takes us to Geistal, created by Lucas G. Inspired by the landscapes of Bavaria and Austria, this map is packed with features. Over 100 fields, 10 unique farms, custom crops, hay dryers, apple orchards, wood pellets, a train network, and some of the most detailed scenery you'll find anywhere on the ModHub. When Geistal launched, reviewers praised the incredible level of detail, describing it as one of the most immersive maps they'd ever explored. Some even admitted it felt almost overwhelming because there was simply so much to discover. So, let's forget the stats, forget the hype, and just simply find out whether Geistal still deserves a place on your hard drive. Straight away, the farm doesn't feel like a standard farming simulator starting farm. It doesn't feel copy and pasted. Every building seems to have its own purpose. It's different heights and levels, narrow passages, older buildings, newer stonework. It already feels like somewhere that's been farmed for generations rather than somewhere that's just built purely for gameplay. And honestly, it's exactly why I wanted to make this series, because I didn't give this map the credit it deserves. And within 30 seconds, I'm already wondering why I didn't stick with it. So let's have a quick look around the farm. You can see that we start off with our chickens and our main yard. And this feels, I mean, you can see how sort of tight and small the spaces are here. And you can sort of reinforce that with like what the map makers expected you to do in terms of equipment, because we're not talking huge machinery here. We're not saying 15-18 meter headers on our harvester. This isn't that sort of map. Now, of course, you can play any map like that, but it's just something to be aware of. And I always think it's always worth having a little look at that sort of starting equipment, because that is really what that map maker wanted you to do. So, start off with some little piggies in here. Hello, guys. We got our manure conveyor belt, which is an interesting position here. I guess, I mean, it's tight, isn't it? But we could probably get one of the trailers in here. But I like this then, but we've got up to the upstairs area there, so we're going to have to find our way around to it. Like, again, just clever, multi-levels. It just feels real. This doesn't feel like someone has just plonked some buildings down. The time and effort that has gone into making this farm, it's quite special, and it annoys me that I didn't sort of stick with this. I did a couple of live streams on this map, but that's all I ever used it for. And I do sort of wish I'd come back and actually done some proper work here. And again, just this little yard here, it's just so tight, isn't it? But then, like, sort of gradients back up and down all over the place. It's just very well thought through. And if you like, I generally will always go for the sort of smaller British maps, but there's something really special about this. So we've got our cows here, and then we've actually got a fruit orchard up there, which is something that I've not used before in game. Now the question is how do I find my way back through the farm. Can I actually go up the ladder? Yeah. And here we are. So this is going to take us above the pigs. A couple of bale stores down the bottom here. Can we open some of these? Yes, we can. Looking over the main yard. So this is where we're now going to go. So we've got our telehandler there. And I think the gap to the pigs is here, is it? There it is. And we come out on the top end of the farm now. Yeah. And again, I mean, just take a moment to look around the, you know, the buildings and the map and the fields. We're talking small fields, rolling hills, you know, tight corners, things, all these things to contend with. I think there's an absolutely enormous amount of productions on this map as well, if that's your thing. And again, you're going to have the issue of contending with the small roads to deal with. So you're not going to be able to take huge HGVs full, or, you know, the trailer fulls of crop or whatever. You're going to have to sort of plan out what your kit and equipment a little bit better than just going in blind. And there's just so many little nooks and crannies to this farm. There's so many little doors hidden away. I think it's a very clever farm, well designed, and deserves some attention. Overall, it feels like a map that wants you to slow down and actually enjoy playing farming rather than trying to complete 20 jobs before your lunchtime. There's just so much to see around the map, as you saw from the cinematic at the start. Just so much just to kind of stop you, and just so you're gonna just have a little look at what's going on, and the attention to detail that the map maker has done is, I think it's a brilliant map. I really, really do. And you can see, I can already understand why so many people praised the map when it first released. And so we come to the end of our first Forgotten Farmers episode, and as promised, the 3 questions we need to ask. Do I want to keep playing this? Yes. Yes, I do. There's something really special about this map, and this is right up my street. Really impressed by this. Do I think that you should give it a go? Yes, but only if you like the smaller maps where you've got to think about the small to medium equipment, that you like the maps that are going to, as you drive around, catch your eye and you're going to stop and have a little look at something. Just, you know, if you like the attention to detail, yeah, it's not one for the sort of super American farms and Australian farms, the ×4 maps. Big open flat square fields. That if that's your bag and massive equipment, this won't be for you. But if you like at the smaller maps, then this is definitely something to come and check out. And then finally is, would I make a mini Let's Play series here? And I guess that one really comes down to you in the comments. For me, I'd love to do a little, you know, 10-part mini series where I don't necessarily just record the harvesting and the farming stuff that you've seen over and over in pretty much everyone else's videos, including mine, but just something where I might lay out the task that I'm going to do, but just bring you in as I'm sort of traveling around the map and just doing the sort of random things, I guess. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see something a bit more in Geistal. More importantly, also let me know if there are maps out there that you think should, you know, meet the criteria that the Forgotten Farmer needs to come and have a little look at. Ones that didn't get the credit they deserved, came out at the wrong time, just little hidden gems. And I'll go and check them out and let you know my thoughts. But we'll call it a day there. As always, be happy, stay safe, and we will speak again soon. Take care.